God is bigger than your faith. Have faith, they say. But some things are easier said than done, aren't they? Faith is the foundation of Christianity, but many often misunderstand what it takes to have faith. The word might already scare you off, as if faith is this big, mysterious magic you have to conjure with all your might in order to grant your wishes. But here's the thing. Faith is not magic. It's actually simpler than you think. Jesus said it best in Matthew 17:20-21. For assuredly, I say to you, if you have faith as a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you. You so much as have faith the size of a mustard seed. Inserting image here will be helpful, and God assured that He can do anything for you. What this parable says isn't really about the size of our faith or our effort. Jesus chose the tiny mustard seed because He's really trying to make the disciples understand that at the end of the day, what really matters is His mighty workings in your life, not how holy or mighty you are. He does not need big, grand gestures of faith. He does not wait until you have perfect faith to give you what you pray for. He just needs you to have it. Period. And then, like a tiny mustard seed that's planted on the ground, you'll be amazed just how big that small seed of faith can grow. Matthew 13:31-32 says, The kingdom of heaven is like to a grain of mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field, which indeed is the least of all seed. But when it is grown, it is the greatest among herbs, and become a tree, so that the birds of the air come and lodge in the branches. Oftentimes, in the face of insurmountable problems and seeming dead ends, it's impossible for the human flesh to know for sure what is the right thing to do. The good news is, you don't need to. If something is 100% guaranteed, then you don't need faith. The parable of the planted seed speaks of God's capability to turn something that seems insignificant into something much bigger and stronger, even if the odds don't seem to be in your favor. That's what happens when you have a mustard seed faith. And you know why it doesn't matter how big or small your faith is? Because it was never your idea, but His idea to do that for you. When Jesus died on the cross, He made us worthy. It was His gift of grace. You are given the privilege to accept it or not. For by grace, you have been saved through faith. Ephesians 2:8-10. So next time you feel like it's hard to have faith, remember that just a tiny seed of faith can grow into a sturdy tree or move mountains. It doesn't take a holy or religious figure to be able to do that. In fact, even Apostle Paul had his moments of mustard seed faith. 1 Corinthians 2:3-5. I came to you in weakness with great fear and trembling. My message and my preaching were not with wise and persuasive words, but with a demonstration of the Spirit's power, so that your faith might not rest on human wisdom, but on God's power. Yes, you can have faith even when you are afraid or unwise. It's all God's power. So relax and watch how your imperfect faith is made perfect by God.